Alright, hello, welcome to my Minecraft survival guide for 1.7 and below. Now, 1.7, it's not the newest version of Minecraft, but it is still a very good version. And so the first thing we want to do is explore our surroundings a little bit, and then chop down some trees to get wood, which we're then going to turn into a crafting table and later tools. So just mine down enough trees to get a crafting table and 4 sets of sticks, which should be 12 sticks. And yeah. And then once we do that, we're going to try to find some coal in a cave that I found. And you just put your logs into the crafting grid. And you can hold down shift and click it to get everything. And then if you right click and drag, it puts everything like that, where you can just slide across and it'll place 1. Now if you double tap with left click really fast, it'll get every single one of that item that it can, up to 64. So then we're going to craft a crafting table and 4 sets of sticks. Because 4 sets of sticks, and I apparently did my math wrong, I can't believe that. But 4 sets of sticks is usually enough, as long as you're not crafting an insane amount of tools. Where was that cave? There we go. And this one isn't a good cave, but we just saw 2 others. And so we're going to take our crafting table with us. I tend to just travel around for the first bit of the game. And then once I have enough resources, I'll settle down, make a bed and stuff. And then you can discard that wooden pickaxe. You only need 3, but I mined up 4. And you put them in the top row, and 2 sticks below them in the middle. And then we're going to mine out the coal, because we need that for when we get iron and food. Because we can use that to cook up meals and to smelt iron. And other resources like gold, mostly just gold and iron. But you could also make windows with them from smelting glass. You could smelt down cobblestone to turn it into regular stone, so on and so forth. And I'm actually going to mine up more stone so that I can get a full set of stone tools. Since I don't know how fast we're going to find iron, since it's a randomly generated seed. Axe, you make 3 cobblestone in sort of a bent pattern like that. And yeah, there's your axe. And I did this because we're going to need a shovel and a sword as well. Shovel, just like that. And a sword, you place 2 and then 1 stick, not 2 sticks. But you generally make the shape of the item that you want to craft. Because, you know, it's the most intuitive way. Oh! That's a ravine. Alright, that's good, actually. Alright, so this is a ravine we found, which typically goes down to diamond level for a lot of them. And so we're going to come back to that later. But right now we're trying to find iron, which we just did. And then we're going to just mine it all up. And then we're just going to explore around a bit, finding as much iron as possible, so that we can turn that into armor and tools. Because the first thing we want is iron armor. Because that will protect us from all the nasties like zombies, spiders, and skeletons, which are the primary 3. And then there's a 4th one, the creeper, which explodes and doesn't do direct damage to you like the others. But they all have unique stuff. The zombie, they just walk up to you and attack you. The skeleton has a bow and will shoot at you from far, but move backwards whenever you try to come at it. The spider can climb up walls, meaning that you need a roof to protect you from them. And then the creeper, it explodes. And yeah. so now I'm gonna go back to that ravine, mine up this other coal because I need coal in the early game. You definitely want to get as much coal as possible in the early game because it will make you torches, and you can make other things with it, like iron bars. And I don't know what these visual glitches are from, probably because I'm using 1.7 Optifine in Windows 10. But yeah. Oh, sugarcane. This is really good. So you want to break it from the bottom because that's the fastest way to mine it all. And actually, this is a little pond, so we might build our house right here. Alright, and then water negates all fall damage. So, oh my god, this is a big ravine. But yeah, so typically you want to look for water when finding a ravine. This is really annoying. I hate this. But yeah, typically you want to look for water when finding a ravine, because that will negate all fall damage, and ravines are really deep, so it can be hard to, survive the fall. And then ravines, they typically have a lot of exposed iron and gold and diamonds. Well, occasionally gold and diamonds, because those are actually pretty rare. But they do tend to have a lot of exposed iron and coal, for sure. This visual glitch is really annoying. I apologize for it. But it doesn't actually affect it. And there's one of the monsters I was talking about, a skeleton. So, with 1.7, you can just spam the sword as much as you like, unlike the newer versions, which is part of the reason I like it. But yeah, you don't need to time out your attacks or anything, just spam it and it will always deal the full damage. And there we go, creeper. Do not want to be around those guys. Now, ravines are pretty dangerous, especially since we don't have any armor yet. But just avoid all the mobs and you should be fine. But if you aren't that great at the game and are just getting started, I would definitely recommend doing what we're going to do next first, and then doing this. And actually, I don't have any food on me, so I should probably try to not do that. But yeah, once we're done with this, we're going to head up to the surface and set up our house. Now, there's two ways you can do it. I'll show off both of them, each putting my furnace and crafting table in them, and then I'm going to select my favorite, but you could choose whichever one you want. And then we're just going to head up the water stream here. I recommend doing this because it won't take up your oxygen points, but you'll still be able to go up the water. And yeah, so that's actually a really good way to do it if you're setting up a sky base. But the two ways to set up a base are to have a hidey hole thing, which is just a hole in the side of a mountain or a cave, which is a really sound way to do it, since it does provide very well protection. And the other way is to just build a normal looking house out in the open. Now, for food, you can kill animals like that. You can also do criticals by hitting when you're falling for any mob. And once your hunger bars have dropped to 3, like mine have, you can't run anymore. Now, the reason I'm not killing the chickens and eating, the chicken meat first is because I'm eating the raw meat. The raw chicken meat can give you hunger, which is actually way worse. And these horses, we're actually going to want them later to travel around faster, once we get a saddle though. But, so just typically leave 2 cows at least from the initial spawning cows, because you can breed those once you get a farm set up. And there's 2 ways to get food. You can set up a plant farm, or an animal farm with a plant farm, because you need plants to breed the animals. But an animal farm, you have a plant farm and an animal farm, but feed the animals to breed them. And then another way is a plant farm, which you get seeds by, just mining up all the grass like I did there. And yeah, so for the first night, I'm going to find a cave. And we'll get to that later, probably in the next episode. But we're going to find a cave real quick, set up our base, and then end the episode there. Alright, so just find a nice little wall like that. Just mine in, and to the left and right one time. There's coal that I'm going to mine later. Okay, I did not choose the best wall. But that's okay, because I have cobblestone and can just do that. This visual glitch, oh my god, man. But yeah, so we're just going to mine out a 3x3x3 cube in the mountain, and then have a wall with a doorway. And our pickaxe just broke, so I'm going to place our crafting table down and craft ourselves a new one. And that's another thing. You can see the durability of whatever item you're holding in the hotbar. That little green bar by my pickaxe, that's the durability. I accidentally just crafted a chest. Wow. But you want to craft a door and place it there. You can have it face whatever way. I like it towards the left. And then I'm going to craft a furnace. And then we'll get to smelting in the next episode. And I'm actually going to take 4 pieces of coal, 4 sticks, and I'm going to craft myself 4 torches, which you can do in the tiny crafting grid or a crafting table. But torches, once you place them down, they light everything up. And boom. I'm going to start smelting my chicken. And oh my god. And I'm going to eat this chicken and end the episode right there. Alright, well, that was my Let's Play. So, I'll see you all later. Bye.